Morning. Right, phase one of fixing the fence post that got broken in the wind. The fence post is only about 2 years old, so clearly I didn't install it very well. It's currently being held up by those two kind of pieces of wood. Challenge number one is that the door, or the gate, which I've had temporarily fixed on the inside, opens out, and because of the way the post is moved, you can't get the gate out. If you try to, that's the only movement there is. So I think what I'm going to have to do is climb over the fence and then remove the gate from its hinges from the other side. So let's give that a go. Great success! Right, well that's gone excellently. Now around here we see the source of our problems. Just about to see. Yeah. Rot. So next step is to unscrew the fence post fixings on that side, this side in here, and then hopefully I should be able to just pull the whole post forward, which will get the broken bit out, and then we have to resort to cutting and leverage to hopefully remove the stump and then shove in a new post. But before that happens, I will just put in place a slightly better version of these temporary fixes that are attached to the garden room, so that will hopefully support these. Okay, so that's looking good. The fence, despite its wobbly and broken post, is now nice and solid. Right, it's a little bit rudimental, but we're on the gate. There's a dog guard mount place which just lifts out for ease of access for me, and then drops back in place. And then it's not perfect, but the dog's going through. There's the source of all the problems. She's staying that side, and I can stay this side and crack on. Right, next job is to try and lever off this first fence board, which is actually attached to the fence post. Yes, well, nearly, except the fact that the nail head is now trying to I've forgotten we have screws on the inside of the post here as well, and they will all have to come out. Right, well, all the screws are out. Stones pulled back at the bottom. You can see just how rotten that is. And I don't think there is now anything holding this post in place. So let's see what happens if we try and wobble it. It is definitely connected to that gravel board. I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. And lo and behold, out she comes. Spin this round. Not easy one-handed, but we should get a little bit of a look at the mess, the rotten mess that is the top. Well, the bottom, but showing that at the top. And now we have to try and put some fixings deep into there and use the magic of leverage to get the thing out. I have removed one of these great big staple type things from where the trampoline is held down, and I'm going to use these 200mm screws to hopefully get all the way down into some proper wood, and then use ratchet straps, or a ratchet strap, nothing solid so far, still nothing solid. Now we got some makes actually it's about to I think he's gone down far enough. Right, lack of progress update. So it's not as easy as other people have made it look on YouTube just to leave one of these things out. I suspect they had got it loose first, and then it suddenly went, oh look how easy it is. The anchor point is now quite a long way down into the ground because the post was so rotten that the only thing that did give way were the screws, and the whole anchor came out. So I took out must be a good 10 centimeters or so of rotten post. Yeah. And the anchor is now exceedingly secure, so that's positive, but the thing's not moving, so I've now started to just try and hack away at the concrete in the hopes of just hitting the concrete with the cold chisel might sort of just loosen up a little bit so that it can move. So I'm just going to keep hacking away at concrete, trying the lever, hacking away at concrete, trying the lever, and hopefully at some point the bloody thing might move. Fingers crossed. Right, more concrete has been removed. Should be able to see more of the post is now visible. I'll just come back out. Here's a look at the levering setup. The old or top of the post across here, which is sat on the two posts that support the steps. There's then another post on top of that, providing some extra height, and then ratchet strap onto the anchor and this 7-foot metal beam thing. Let's see if we get any movement. I am not confident. I don't think that's moved in the slightest, so more whacking. More concrete removed. Let's have another go. What I didn't know at the time, but is very apparent from these clips, is that there was actually some movement, but it was the post and the concrete moving together, and clearly in that situation the post is never going to come out. So the lesson to take from this is that if you're trying to use this method, do try and have someone with you who can have a look at what's happening when the pressure is being put on, and if the concrete's moving at the same time, you might as well stop, smash up the concrete a bit, and then try again. What's broken? Try again. Let's see if the ratchet strap, now tied on rather than in its initial form, will manage to hold. Much more concrete's been broken. I've had the pry bar down really quite a long way, and that post is now free on all four sides, at least where you can see it. Not that I'm anticipating that meaning anything whatsoever, but let's give it another try. Problem is, even if it is moving, I can't tell. Well, I think that'd be a no. Right, well, I am going to be cheating slightly here because, like I said, I tried it about 3 times with the camera on. I decided to try it with the camera off, thinking obviously the camera was jinxing things, and it turns out that it was, because look what's happening now. Well, not from there, it's not because I can't put enough leverage on, but there we go. Maybe, just maybe. Feet in the right place. And we will have a removed post. Have a look down the hole, and happily there's just about still enough concrete down there that I can shove a new post in, and here is the bane of my life.